must be really pumped. Artyom Morozov has insane endurance.
Artyom Morozov's insanely massive arms. I mean, my word, these swans are sick. Look at that. Have you got your tickets to the gun shop? In case anyone hadn't noticed.
Artyom Morozov knows that he even then has some purchase in the
starting to get ready for another big hit. Oh, he's got an insane amount of back pressure applied again from Steel Morozov and sacrifice his wrist to Laletin, and he's got one of Everest press. Did he get it?
He didn't get it. Foul.
Okay.
But finally, took him years just to come forward with the shoulder for a press. Vitalii, listen, you have a press, use it. Vitalii so many times has been in this position and hasn't finished the match just because he's afraid to coming forward.
Yeah, kind of counterintuitive. That is a very, very big lever, and on that, I'll tell you what, on that visual, I think he thought he got it, and you can see, okay, it must have been close. We can't see the top of the pad, but I'll tell you what, that must have been close.
Yeah. One elbow foul for Vitalii Laletin. This is a great match. Listen, we could ask for a better match on the main event, and many people thought this will not be the case. I would say, listen, I made the poll on Voice of Arm Wrestling, and 8.9 thousand people voted that 11%, just 11% out of those 8.9 thousand thought that Morozov will win. 89% thought it's going to be Vitalii.
And there are some lessons there for us all.
Yes. Arm wrestling is never as it seems. There's more, there's many things that make a match. It might be the style, but it's also the will of arm wrestling.
This is an incredibly close match for a myriad of reasons. The strengths of one man are countered by those of another. And a massive drive and a massive transition.
He's so close.
Morozov is hung him up again.
He's in a good position.
I think he's got a second foul.
Yeah, I think his shoulder
contact.
Yeah. But Vitalii knows he has a press, and he knows he has an option.
Didn't get deep enough there also. He was unable to, weirdly, a lot of the time he's looking for a looser strap, and then he needed it tighter and deeper.
Yes. Yes.
The irony. And
2-1, Artyom Morozov leads this match now.
Very unexpected by many people.
2 rounds for change have got their winner on fouls, which is kind of a little bit unexpected.
And yet the drama within the round was incredible. We are not being denied. Steel Morozov talking to the camera. A little opportunity to have a moment there in the corner. Vitalii working in the corner of
some guys.
Artyom Morozov. He was pretty impressive tonight, wasn't he? What about that guy? Some power. Vitalii, another absolute athlete. Literally, has got forearms like Popeye the Sailor. Just ridiculous. And you can see that visual. Now, interestingly, mate, we are starting to see signs of fatigue from both of these guys. Now, we talked about it at the very top end of this match, right out of the gate. It was who was going to be able to last the distance better. We know that Morozov had the confidence there, but he was horribly stretched open, hung on his bicep for a long period of time, and while it's dramatic and it's entertaining, there may be damage there, and we wondered how much. We still haven't got a really decisive understanding of who suffered most up to this stage. If you look at the sort of poker face of Artyom Morozov, it is much better than that of Vitalii Laletin, and yet every time we see a goal dropped, Vitalii Laletin is right there still. So he's
even in the last round, I noticed Vitalii has this explosive hit, but his hit comes together with the hand, and as his hand has becoming more and more fatigued and he has given up his wrist more and more, I feel like his speed will suffer, and Artyom should have a better access to the center, but he's still playing defense. He doesn't really, he tries to attack, but he just wants to secure his pronator. That's all he wants. Let's see, it goes for the press straight away, just quick.
Trying at the start, and elbow, but I don't think he tried to push him off the back there, you know.
full javelin for
I
sure.
don't think he javelin there. I think that was. It's very harsh. I think you've got a combination of factors there, if I'm honest. Vitalii Laletin. I actually feel like Vitalii Laletin is one of the unluckiest arm wrestlers out there. This guy does not get the rub of the green a lot. You know, you're right, you look, and some guys are extremely fortunate in that regard. Vitalii Laletin is not one of them. If you've got a scratch card, do not let this.
Vitalii Laletin, Artyom Morozov, one foul for each of the athletes.
Here we go.
Big try, and Vitalii Laletin gets a pin.
That's got to be a pin. That's a. Oh my word. Surely a pin.
Okay. I think maybe elbow came off a little bit early before there was a pin. One foul for Artyom Morozov. So I believe.
What was I saying about not getting the rub of the green?
Yeah.
Surely that is either two fouls or it's a. They cannot.
I think it was coincidental foul on the first one. I really can't understand this because on the graphics.
Vitalii Laletin, the first thing I'm doing is going and buying a set of rosary beads because this guy needs some divine intervention. He's the unluckiest guy in the world. Unbelievably missed. I mean, that looked for all intents and purposes like he had got that nailed on, and yet here we go again. I don't know where I'm going, but I sure know where I've been. Here I go again. Big grip there, and Morozov's wrist is sacrificed. He's nowhere to go at the back of the pad now. Do not tell me that Vitalii Laletin is trying to drive him off the pad there. He is not. He's hanging in, and he's securing that position. Morozov looking to get the index finger back into the game. At the moment, the index finger of Vitalii Laletin is over the index finger knuckle of Artyom Morozov, and that prevents any climb and any rise. We will go to the strap match.
Listen, if any of these guys come out in this match without any fractures of their hand, wrist, or fingers, I'll be surprised because that takes up. There's so much stress there. Vitalii doesn't want to let go. It's crazy.
The interesting